Where is the child? Hey, I'm Jaro, and as you may have noticed, no child. Labyrinth Runners was the least screen time she's had since them's the breaks. I hope they're at some fantastic, gorgeous magic location. It has bothered me forever that Eda's house address was not secret. Every time her sister walked up to her house in the first season, still working for the Emperor's Coven, I was like, you're insecure. But even though they're finally getting a hideout like I wanted, I'm kinda sad that they left the owl home behind. Like, it has legs. It very much has legs. I thought it was going with them. The second thing I hope you notice about this is that they kidnapped Kikimora because she let them, and then Terra let them get away. This is not a show that weakens its villains for no reason. Every victory has a reason. Lilith converts because she loves her sister, Hunter loses because he's having a breakdown, and Warden Wrath loses because it's funny. There's a reason for all of these. Even though Luz and Eda are planning, even though they're smart, even though they're resourceful, these next 3 Day of Unity episodes have to show them getting stronger or Belos's people getting weaker. Hopefully both. Separate Tides showed us how disadvantaged they are. I hope that Luz and Eda and them realize that they have help on the inside with Rain, Darius, and Eberwolf. Or I hope they actually start winning ideologically with the normal witches like Luz hoped. Because Belos is a villain with power and propaganda on his side. But 3 episodes worth of hopes is too much to hope for, so let's just focus on the Luz and the lore. Bring back the child. Baby boy, are you remembering something? Is this a different location? The in-between. No, they're like linked in the head now, right? No, that's freaky.
I won't be alone anymore.
That's almost sympathetic.
Who's there?
Dude, a little guy in your dreams now. Oh, we get to see the trip. Okay, so we don't miss any of what happened to them. Sharing a brain. I mean, he's kind of a demigod, but the collector's kind of a god.
Aw, she's had so many hearts. Hope she's doing okay.
I can get to the owl house on my own. I think they might be my family.
You guys can be family.
Belos is evil.
King, you're not one of them.
Jeez, there is nothing that makes that not messed up. Wearing the skulls of his people.
Everyone missed us so much.
That's really stylish. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. I love that her hood is still relevant. Yeah, where are they gonna go?
I still haven't recovered from that tea party.
Same guys that Hootie beat up. No, they're taking his stuff. Come on, where's the guardian they brought from? Where's Jean-Luc?
You think they were arrested?
Jeez, Anthony. Okay,
Boom. Day of Unity stopped.
hopefully.
You don't think they changed the locks after you got booted from the coven?
Oh,
Well, at least I'm coming up with ideas.
Hey,
I believe in
came
you,
up with a
Lily.
great-
Eda's got that
You
creative
never
thinking.
take things seriously.
They're palisman together. Yeah, there's your kids.
It took a while to figure out which town you were in.
Living fire. How
Map are you talking?
long have you been going?
The one we left them.
Stopping herself from throwing hands.
I was sacrificed to the Grand Huntsman?
They got a shirt.
What though? You found a commune of bloodthirsty fanatics.
Well, they couldn't have been that scary without any titans to trap.
Actually,
Yeah, so big news. God, they all have to deal with it, but he's already dealing with it. They do very much worship the Titan. Yeah, and there's just reminders of his heritage
That
everywhere.
little guy is gonna turn into that big guy.
I mean,
he's just dealing with so much.
if he lives long enough.
I can't believe this. All
Chill.
this time you've had a titan under your roof?
Just because he's got tall genes doesn't mean he's a god.
And he falls
I mean-
into the toilet like once a day.
Perhaps he's still too young. Who knows how he can help us against Belos?
Don't draw his blood.
I'm a god's aunt. But is he a gentle god or an angry god?
You know him.
How are we gonna defeat Belos and his draining spell?
You're so full of
It's a
hope.
secret.
Yeah, right answer.
So if I'm captured, I can give anything away.
You should have a plan for that too.
Nice to meet you, Fran Snow. What?
They're all homeless. First Hunter, now them.
And that the Boiling Isles are doomed?
Stay calm. Think. Plan.
Deserve one nice day before they realize how dire things are.
One nice day? Like last words, like
King
last stand.
deserves our praise.
That's so damn
All right,
funny.
if you could do anything in the world today, what would it be?
It's not
Thanks,
terminal.
Eda, but I just want things to feel normal right now.
Can you build a second owl house?
I wanna go on a heist.
Of course
Okay.
you do.
The house has legs. Bring it over.
Would you like some tea?
I'm good.
Of course. Titans don't care for such lowly pleasures. Perhaps I could offer you dark deeds carried out.
No!
This is everything he's wanted for his
Listen, it's
whole
okay.
life. And now
Titan
that he gets it.
commands it?
Lily, stop it! You're being weird. But when is she being normal?
Wouldn't you rather, I don't know, have a beach day?
Maybe if we had time for 20 more adventures, but
episode.
we don't. Besides,
Meta, you're hurting me. God, did they write that after it had been announced they'd been cut short? That hurts so much. I want 20 more episodes.
let's pounce.
We gotta be inconspicuous.
Invisible? I love you guys.
The Owl Lady's confiscated junk.
Please, please, please.
Nice save.
Did it cut before they could get shot? Steve!
But why should he know what the Titan wants? Maybe the Titan doesn't even know what he wants. Maybe he's just some normal guy, you know?
Too on the nose.
Got a sidecar and nothing but time.
Life-changing field trip? Okay.
I point, you drive.
The Titan wills it.
Much.
I didn't want to see that.
He's a Titan, for Titan's sake. Oh, Titan, I just took his name in vain. I did it again.
I would have appreciated some kind of reaction.
They're too busy for you. Too bureaucratized to even care.
How's everything going our way now?
Maybe our luck's finally turning.
Or maybe they know and they're catching you.
You fly out of here as fast as you can. Hey, don't give me that face. Just say okay, okay?
You guys have been separated before.
Oh, and if you find a box labeled Eda's longest toenails, grab that too.
Dude.
Just keep looking until you find her. And only come to me when you do.
It's a hint that they're still on your side. Reading some corporate books, are you? It's cold and dead. We get to see the countryside. Stalking? Was that sea not boiling? Steve, why are you so cool? Cool Uncle Steve. Okay, Grannies. Are you alone? Come on. Why nostrils? He just wants to take a snack detour. And he can still do all magic, but he still has a brand. Taking a trip to the head?
You have my word. Your word doesn't count for much without result. Just go.
Proper Emperor's Coven employee. I like that type of invisibility.
Captain, I thought I told you to.
Please, just give me a
Classic.
minute. I'm not trying to start trouble.
You're wearing a stolen uniform.
And I am working it.
Actually talking,
No,
didn't expect
no,
that.
There's no time for your schemes, Eda.
Wait, this is for my kids. They
Two-pronged
can't be
attack.
around during the Day of Unity. Keep them safe.
Come along, Sprout. Places to be.
Don't get caught, don't get caught.
Awaiting further instructions. Head
Thank
witch.
you, Eda.
Your uniform looks outdated, Captain. Looking like a
Tell me there's no replay on those things.
Are you sending me away?
Everyone's trying to protect each other, but the best
You're
protection is
sending me
self-defense fighting.
All right, back. Tell them there's no package to receive. I'm not
Don't-
going
don't-
anywhere
don't-
until
don't-
Bellows
don't.
is defeated.
No! God! God!
After everything we've been through, I can't believe you're still underestimating me.
Don't tell me she's gonna get captured because of Luz.
You're going with Rain. They'll keep you safe.
You can't make
You
me.
don't know that.
Yes, I can.
I did not want to see Luz versus Eda. I'm a fan of fights, but no, 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 no. Does anyone in the Coven even know she can look like that? Look at her. She's fast. She's capable. She dodged the
Rain
Emperor
will be
before.
here soon.
But I can help with your plan.
She doesn't have a plan. Oh my god, it's happening again. Pain, pain, pain. You don't have a Lilith with you now.
Your drink's getting warm.
You know, Steve,
Days
I
have
always
you been
wanted to
together?
have power and to command respect. So now that I kind of have all that, why does my stomach feel all...
Wants can change. So can people.
A surprisingly good character for this.
I don't want people to see me as a big, scary monster.
He has a face.
Neither.
Face reveal. Huh?
Steve? It's okay, it's okay.
Facial recognition.
He's not a scout anymore. Did I read that right?
Nevertheless,
Isn't this how you acted with the Emperor? I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern with you.
Hey,
Right.
girl, I've been there. I can recommend a good therapist.
At least someone can. Dude, chill. Save the attacks for here.
The Owl Lady is to be taken to the conformatorium for petrification. A real one this time.
Again.
Why couldn't you just let me help with your stupid plan? Do you think I'm
she
still
doesn't
that
have
weak?
one.
Well,
It's because there is no plan, okay? Me and Lilith don't have magic, and we don't have allies. We're useless.
let go! Velos is a witch hunter!
Does that term even have significance to them?
Eda, can you hear me? I'll listen to you now. I'll do whatever you say. Just fight back!
Of all the times to lose faith in an adult, the expressions on Luz's face. I can't take this. I can't.
Where is she? Take me to Eda.
Tell me it's Amity.
It's okay.
Rebellion.
What's going on?
They're out.
Who are these people?
Thanks, creature.
Luz!
King!
So, you must be the famous human witch. I'm Rain.
They never properly met.
We're secretly a spy. And then you and Eda played that duet.
I can't believe they haven't met.
Darius captured me. He was really protecting me.
I thought I was the only one who found this Day of Unity junk suspicious. When I heard Rain was causing trouble, I had a feeling they'd know more.
Love
You
that.
would have been locked away if it weren't for me.
And a little less bruised. You could have let me in on things before attacking me.
You
You're
attacked
a
back.
horrible actor. I had to make it look real.
This is just like Hexside.
Did you know any of this stuff when you were in charge?
They did go to school together.
I wasn't very good at my job.
Tell me anything.
Kind of wonder why Bellows kept Lilith around.
So unbelievable that I wanted to keep you safe.
Kiss fall in love.
You're not gonna stop until you make things right.
I guess not.
Please tell me you have a cool rebel name.
We do. Allow me to introduce
Is it still the bats?
Hold on.
the Covens Against the Throne,
We talked about this. You promised.
aka
I did not agree to this name.
the Cats.
Everything's come full circle, baby.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that. You know, this whole thing hurts. The show is still ending. It feels like the characters were rushed into it too. Good.
Palistrom wood.
Right.
I thought you'd want to carve your palisman. What do you say?
Palisman
I
real.
shouldn't. The Day of Unity is in 2 days.
Hey, this isn't all on you.
Yeah, we have teammates now. Meow meow.
That's what I'm
The Palisman
saying.
doesn't like me.
Stronger
By my
together.
count, you've befriended more enemies than I have claws on my paw.
Plenty of which, but you keep learning and you keep fighting. What's not to like, huh?
Lose appreciation.
I think I'm ready to carve.
Really? Oh my god.
You're gonna show me how to do this, right?
It runs in the
Duh.
family.
My
You better.
dad taught me the ropes. Here,
Are you gonna carve me?
calm down, King.
That would be weird. A tiny king.
Let's take it slow.
It's gonna be
Got
its own
all the
creature.
time in the world.
No, this show. I said this already, I'm repeating myself, but the crew was rushed into the ending, the audience was rushed into the ending, and to have the characters acknowledge that is oddly cathartic. Other shows that get rushed, like Legend of Korra, they just pretend nothing's wrong. They pretend this is the pacing that they were meant to have. But this one, acknowledging that they're not supposed to be on this track, that there was more to see and more to do. I'm weirdly emotional over this. I guess it didn't feel real because it's been all these episodes and it didn't sink in that the Owl House is ending before it deserved to, but now it's really sinking in. So having an episode about not being ready for the end is the most fitting thing in the world. It's incredible to see like all the Rebel Gang all together with another cool acronym. God, the fact that they still find time for little silly asides amidst all this. I really wonder how the Hexside part of things with Hunter and them. I wonder how they're gonna meet up. And like, the thing about getting attached to so many characters is that they can easily be separated in a bunch of different combinations. I was so scared when it looked like they were gonna separate Luz and Eda. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Luz and Amity, they've been separate before. I just hope they're not separate for long. I just hope they're not used against each other. I don't think Dana Terrace would do that. I don't know. I like that with everything going on, there's just no time for stupid relationship drama. Said that before, say it again. It's just a constant heartbeat of love in the background. We finally get a Steve face reveal. I was really wondering if they were gonna keep him with the mask on, and like I almost kind of prefer that because it's sort of an iconic look. He's just a guy beneath a mask. You don't know what his face is like, and maybe you don't need to know. It could be anything. Imagine something. But it makes sense that he took it off. He needs to show allegiance to the people with unique faces, the people who are not the Emperor's Coven rebels. Steve, a random background character who likes head pats, that he gets to be in this, that he is King's uncle now. I also wonder if King is just completely over with wanting power and prestige and worshippers, or if he's shaken up from the realization that he's the last survivor of the genocide or something. I must reiterate, there is no way what he went through in Edge of the World was not completely traumatizing. He thought he had a father figure, and that guy was wearing his relative's skull. Owl House writers, how do you think of this? I want a fraction of this depravity for my own story. And I hope I'm about to say something that makes sense, but the cyclical nature of their suffering is getting to me. Every meta reference that the show has to the fact that it is a show improves it. It's not in vain. It's not for nothing. It's the way they went on a mission to recover a little thing for King, just like in episode 1, and it's just underlining how everything has changed, but still so little has changed. And when Luz first set out to help them get this little thing for King, she was willing but unsure, and Eda wanted to do anything for her kid, but she was all powered up and she was full of hope and she had a plan, and it's no wonder Luz trusted her when she was that type of figure. And that was a rambling bunch of thoughts just now. I have no idea if this is the most emotional I've been over an episode yet. It's different from that season 1, episode 1 mission. Luz cares about them now and knows them now, and it's not an attempt to escape her problems like it was in the first episode, her running away from that summer camp. She's trying to confront her problems now because they're too pressing and too urgent to be ignored. But now that she can see how people are gonna get hurt from it, I don't even know where I'm going with all this. Okay, so I rewatched the episode. Final thoughts time. Here's something that went completely unexplained that I didn't notice at first. There were those figures in the colored cloaks. I don't think they were Coven heads. Red did not correspond to Rain. And then there were similar hooded figures going into the Knee Town. We saw King bump into them, and their purpose could be anything, but one thought that I had tied them to the family that King and Steve encountered on their road trip, basically the ordinary people of the Boiling Isles. Like, the Emperor can take power in just 50 years, and he can try to make every adult magic user have a sigil, but, booty. If that family on King's road trip were wild witches, would they survive the Day of Unity? Or does Bellows have a plan to wipe out the ones without sigils? Next thought, Lilith will have to rethink everything she's been taught about the Titan, right? She cannot keep doing this. King does not care if you take his name in vain. It is so ridiculous to apply all these ideas about a deity to a person who is just a little guy. And then Luz gets so angry when someone she loves is in danger. We've seen it both times that the Emperor's Coven takes Eda. I wonder if that dark expression of hers is going to be explored anymore. It does not seem like a main theme of the show, but what she does in the face of helplessness is a part of her character that seems to have been revealed but not resolved. And usually when a show reveals a character's angry side, they do something with it. So while I do not think they're going to have that detail as part of like some character development, because there is just no time, we could get a scene where she is truly terrifying, like the time where she held a weapon to Kikimora but escalated. Did I enunciate that right? Escalated. Last of the thoughts. The Abomatons are still shown to be way too effective, and the cat's hideout is so cool. They have a triple bunk bed. And finally, what is Luz's palisman gonna be? Popular theories right now are bird because she's a clawthorn. The other popular theory is that it could be a snake because on the Owl House logo. One part of the logo looks like the owl staff, and so maybe the other part is a snake staff. This might fit with like her foreshadowing. Like, she released snakes into her school, she thought her arms were snakes. Well, sick, they keep coming up. And it could fit her fluid, adaptable fighting style. And they are also quite misunderstood, but can be very cute, just like Luz. That is all the thoughts. Sorry this video is so late, I'm putting it out past its relevancy now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you within 72 hours. If I stick to my schedule this time, if there's any focus in my brain. Okay, thank you very much. Next episode. Also, I just remembered the last time I saw candles in the Owl House magic was in Hootie's Moving Castle when they had the house stand up. They did the conjuring, and this is like, the Day of Unity is on a similar like lunar event, right? They're not gonna make the Titan stand up. Like, they wouldn't.